The following is an alchemically coded ceremonial experience embedded in film as a visual, audible, interactive event. Watching it will result in the reconnection of 12 circuits of life force permanently, re-embracing your field of awareness into the holistic space-time continuum electromagnetically. Functioning upon the laws of resonant harmonics, these codes reconnect the energetic delivery system that downloads a holistic virus of source consciousness. This divine directive enters the human biocomputational field and initiates the collapse of programs that are reliant upon the synthetic mutant matrix, activating a disassociation from the predominant dualistic ideology of prejudice and separation, initiating an altered brain chemistry that informs us that unity is the superlative human state. Keep your eyes open. Allow the coded visuals to imprint your DNA. Allow the integrity of the sonic spoken code to resonate with the receptors in your cerebral cortex. Resound the spoken code within the spaces left for you to speak, to add your voice to the revolution, to evolution. When it has ended, it will begin. Seek a peaceful space, enjoy, integrate, transform, celebrate. As we enter the field of alchemical ceremony, we begin at the beginning, identifying our human quintessence as a fractal aspect of source consciousness. As the great Mahagaya Tantra of creation differentiates from the monad in order to enjoy relationship, prime consciousness becomes inconceivably, simultaneously one and different. Source awareness coalesces into the unborn, eternal, sovereign soul identity that lies at the heart of the human masterpiece. The tantric alchemy of the life impulse enters the biosphere of Earth, blossoming into ever denser fields of matter, crystallizing consciousness into form. Through the portal created by the tantric union of man and woman, as the mother of form rises to meet the father of consciousness, the soul covenant, written in the geometric language of light, is energetically activated. A human light body matrix enters the conceptual world of Earth. In the womb of woman, life begins. In the rich red, warm darkness is felt the first element, water. Through the initiation of birth comes the second element, air. As the first breath, the sacred vow between spirit and matter, the bridge to life, is given and taken. The first independent breath activates the individual electromagnetic field of circuitry. Simultaneously, the geometric soul covenant is encoded by the geomagnetic field of the Earth and her solar system, astrologically imprinting the human matrix. The third element of earth activates the senses. As the earth circles the sun, waves of time and light inform the biosignaling systems of the human hologram. The divine human propensity as a universal progenitor of life is synergized. The fourth element of fire is fanned by desire. As the orgasmic synergy of the full spectrum of the chakras translates the divinity of light into an ecstatic experience, the physical body is known as the pinnacle of the manifestation of the spiritual identity. The radiance of the fifth element of ether becomes a coherent point of reference. As we enter the water ceremony, feel the potency of your emotional identity. See yourself beyond the years of your conditioning, beyond your addictions, beyond the disappointment, beyond the pain of being human in this dualistic, mortal paradigm, beyond fear. As the hawk soars above the level of mundane reality, to see the overview, fly with her. Circle above your life, above your identity, adopting a broader vision of your earth drama. The higher you go, the smaller it all becomes as you begin to see the essence of others and of yourself, to experience the interconnectedness of all life. As you contemplate your reality through your eyes, the windows of your perception, your world gathers its elemental senses to mirror your awareness. The truth of creation gazes back at you. Feel yourself opening to the fundamental beginnings of healing, forgiveness. Forgiveness is a forward movement. Without it, you will run aground in the stagnant waters of judgment and denial. Forgiveness is you cooperating with the evolution of your soul and the impeccability of creation. Forgiveness is knowing there is nothing to forgive. Before the first breath, before the first heartbeat, is the first choice. My mother, whose egg I chose, before I took one breath upon this planet. I forgive all that was not love, and caused separation. Mother, I thank you for the gift of life. I let go of my guilt, my regret, and my anger. To my father, whose seed I chose, before I took one breath upon this planet. before I took one breath upon this planet. I forgive all that was not love. I forgive all that was not love and caused separation. Father, I thank you for the gift of life. Father, I thank you for the gift of life. I let go of my guilt. I let go of my guilt. My regret. And my anger. To my sisters, whose companionship I chose, before I took one breath upon this planet, I banish all betrayal with love, and step once more into the eternal hoop of sisterhood. Sisters, I thank you for the gift of reflection. I let go of my guilt, my regret, my anger, and my jealousy. To my brothers, whose companionship I chose, before I took one breath upon this planet, I banish all betrayal with love, and forge once again in the fire of my heart the sword of truth. Brothers, I thank you for the gift of reflection. I let go of my guilt, my regret, my anger, and my jealousy. As we enter the air ceremony, focus on your third eye. As you do so, become aware of your breath, acknowledging that each breath allows you to experience this reality. Allow each breath to release you from the tension that binds you to control, as you let your energy simply flow. As you focus on the pranic geometry, allow the consciousness of its form to vibrate with the resonant receptor in your pineal, taking you deeper and deeper into the ancient memories held within the libraries of your genetic codes as you journey back to the beginning, going beyond the confines of your race, creed, color, and gender, as you shed the cultural interpretations that have manifested as your physical form. See yourself in many circles as the thread of your evolution has woven you through many tribes and many lives, spinning you with celestial magic and linking you into the wheel of eternal existence. As you sense your third eye, feel yourself submerge into that realm of your being. This is the pathway to the pineal, your primary light-translating biosignaling organ. As the electromagnetic integrity of the pineal circuits are reinstated, the third eye begins to perceive the true matrix beyond the lies of duality. To those beings who down through the ages have, with the many tools of manipulation, caused fear to enter my consciousness, I extend my forgiveness. I love and accept these and all beings, as I love and accept myself, and recognize my connectedness to all creation. It is with the knowledge that I have always had choice. That all experience adds to the perfection of who I am. that I am the source generating my experiences. That my identity goes beyond this physical form. It is with the understanding of this knowledge that I let go of my fear. Stepping out of victimhood and into creatorship. I begin to break the tyranny of consensus reality. As we enter the earth ceremony, become aware of your breath. Feel your resonance with the earth. Breathe with her. Become aware of the crystalline matrix of our planet Earth. See and sense her brilliant body of light beneath your feet. Every molecule of her matter, a holographic library of earthly genetic information. Solidified consciousness vibrating at a frequency that bridges all dimensions. Every crystal a fragment of frozen light. Earth's crystalline core stores her consciousness, encoding her matrix. She is naturally attuned to her center, to her sun, to the center of the galaxy, to the source. Begin to have a sense of yourself on the surface of this emerald and blue planet as she spins through the galaxy, all her green and vibrant valleys, all her proud mountains, pulsating with the rhythms of life, flowing through her rivers, dancing on her ocean waves. You are her sons and her daughters. You belong here. This is your home. I choose in this moment to honor and realize my full potential. As a field of consciousness, conceived between Earth and her sun, allowing and giving my full conscious permission for my electromagnetic field to resonate with the frequency of the crystalline core of this planet Earth. Energetically initiating my separation from the addictive illusions of duality. I bequeath my love and protection to this planet, to all her living creatures, human, animal, plant, and mineral. As we enter the fire ceremony, sense the fire within you, activated with your breath. Honor each breath as a gift that allows you to take part in this wondrous world of matter. Fire is passion and heat. There is nothing it cannot transmute. It is desire, procreation, sexuality, ambition, creation, resolution, and vitality. Fire is power. Out of balance, it consumes. In balance, it gives life. The reconnection of the fire circuit confronts the life, death, rebirth cycle electromagnetically. This circuit enters the perineum and delivers the immortal frequency harmonic of source consciousness that defines the human as a point of light within the holistic space-time continuum, drawing the human field of consciousness into the embrace of the never-ending, never-beginning universal holography of life everlasting. With each sacred breath I take, I feed the eternal flame within. I synthesize the light and the shadow within me. Integrating the life rebirth cycle. I transcend death and embrace eternal life. I die only to the reality of duality. And this I do consciously in every moment. Reborn simultaneously in my body of radiant light. Never was there a time when I did not exist. Never will there come a time when I cease to be. I am unborn, eternal, everlasting. I am not only this, I am the universe. As we enter the ether ceremony, bring your focus to the solar star. Become aware of your breath, breathing deeply and rhythmically, rendering each breath sacred as you acknowledge each breath is a gift. Each breath is a bridge to consciousness. As you breathe with the solar star, evoke in your heart and mind Earth's sun, that great golden orb of light that brings the day, filling it with warmth, casting its diamond brilliance upon the ocean, drawing across the land Earth's green garment, seducing her matrix to give birth to countless forms of life. Our sun translates the primal matrix of source intelligence and transmits it as coherent light. Its luminosity is the symbiotic code that activates our soul's covenant with light to evolve as conduits of love. We are a solar race, each one of us emissaries of source consciousness, able to translate through the masterpiece of our human design the galactic directive encoded into the informational field of our sun. Born of the matrix of light, we are light. That which is behind all light. Enter also my heart, that I may give, receive, and be in love. As I honor and acknowledge the love at the heart of the cosmos, as the continuum of life, I renounce in the brilliance of its light my fear-based dualistic identity, releasing my dualistic desires. I release my fear-based attachment to all that I love. To my home, my possessions, my children, my parents, my partner. I release my fear-based needs with an open heart. For it is through unconditional love that I come to know that there is no separation between myself and all that I love. I am love. As I renounce the indoctrination of original sin, stabilizes this mortal paradigm. My consciousness releases the program of guilt and shame. As I embrace my divinity, I acknowledge my right to partake of the tree of knowledge and the tree of life. I reconnect with the resonance of my light body matrix, embracing my original innocence. As together we close this ceremony, bring your focus to the tantric star. As the mother of form rises to meet the father of consciousness within my being, I become the sacred enclosure for the sacred wedding. This union expands this moment through time, uniting the past with the potential of the future, and bringing it into the present. I acknowledge and honor my body as the pinnacle of the manifestation of my spiritual identity. This I do for myself and for all humanity. This I do for myself